です。よろしくお願いします。안녕하세요, 아이비입니다. That's how it's your idea. Welcome, welcome, welcome. ようこそ。わあ、今日は初めての、ユリ乙女ゲームのストリームするよ。はい。ちょっと、わーです。私。みんな準備はいいですか？このゲームちょっとやばいですね。I think I've heard a lot of things about this game. Both good and interesting. I think. I was like, oh no. What should we do? I'm really curious about the about this type of game. I've never played this type of game before with like Yuri elements in a game. Like 絶対ないまだですね。So yeah, ちょっと不安です。でもドキドキですね。I think I'm really excited. I'm super excited to play a different type of game. You know, I've been playing the same types of games for the longest time. So yeah. Welcome everybody who's just joining us. Hi Chobani. Hi. Everyone who's not talking, welcome to. I'm gonna move the chat over here. ごめんなさい。ちょっとすいません。Yeah, because it's kind of in my way. It's like right in front of me. Something's missing here. Something's missing. Where's my tail? My tail is missing. See, no, my divine fox powers makes it so that I can blend in with the natural world by making my tail disappear. So sometimes I have to remember to put my tail back, to bring my tail back, because yeah, it happens. It happens. So when I was looking up about like what this game was about and what you can do in it, the first thing I saw was all the warnings. There were so many warnings. Like I said, warnings for an ultimate game? Like, what do you mean? He said, why should there be warnings? I thought maybe it would be like maybe sexual content or something like that. But I kept reading and I was like, this kind of thing is in this kind of game. Why? And yeah, I just became more and more shocked as I realized that the warnings for the game were because there's violence. I said, what? Violence in this type of game? Like, why is Davina, sweetie, this game is not for you. Sorry baby, this game is for older people. I thought, no, maybe we can have this kind of game. Said, no, not for sensitive people like my Davina. So she cannot join us. She will not be able to join us today. There's my tail. Let's put it where it's supposed to be. Wow. Okay. Here we go. 怖い。はい、始まるよ。Here we go. So this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. That's why Davina cannot join us today. Sorry, sweetie. Maybe next game you can join us. Oh, she's pouting. Davina is pouting. It's like, why can't I join? So, it's just a fun game, right? So, no, sweetie. It's more than that. It's so much more than that. But yeah, I think we're ready to get started. So here we go. So let me turn down the music. I don't know if this game has any music, but if it does, I wouldn't want it to be disturbed. Okay. So here we go. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit blah 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 blah. I've already done that. Okay, so I already know all the content warnings. Let's continue. I agree. Yes. Okay, done. We have to touch it. Okay. Hi. Ikyo. Such cute music. Doki Doki. The music's really loud. Let's turn the music volume down a bit. Okay. Please enter your name. Aivee. Hey, I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. I understand that kind of thing. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. I totally understand. But if she's gonna chase me after like this, I feel like better off running away. Like, yeah, let's just ditch her, weirdo girl. However, I just saw an idol in front of the crosswalk and let her already catch up to me. I wouldn't have let her catch up to me. I overslept again. Oh, but I caught up to you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Aivee. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have any need to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. I believe this life. By the way, Aivee, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Sorry, clubs are not for the divine Fawkes. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You tell me you want to join a club this year. When did I tell you that? Did I? I'm certain it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations, but whether I dispensably go along with whatever she's gone on about. Sorry likes to worry a little too much about me, and when I'm perfectly content just getting on by an average while spending my free time on games in anime. Yep, that's pretty much my life. That's really the life I'm all about. I was talking about how I was worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any social skills before college. Excuse me, bitch. Like, what? I'm really social. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Fine. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. This girl, like, really? Hi, Idiot, welcome. Hi there, it's my first time playing a game like this. Yeah, I promise you'll bet, okay? Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Hi, Edit, do you ever play this game before? More than that, I'm surprised I let myself relate to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Yeah, I have friends like that. Well. The skill die is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. After I pack up my things... Oh, clubs. Sorry, must be to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Of course. Hello! Sayori? Sorry, I must have come into the classroom while I was spicing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. So everybody who's here, who's watching, do let me know if there's anything going on, like anything weird with the, anything going on with the audio or anything else. Like if I'm bugging out or something, like please let me know. Okay? I'd really appreciate that. Why is that thing in front of my face? Like in front of me. So everybody who's here. Why is there an echo? Sorry. My face is there for some reason. Hold on. Let me fix that. Like that needs to be fixed right now. Like my face is there. I thought I had it so it wouldn't be there for like the whole of the video, whole of my stream. But apparently it's just there. Like, hey, hello, welcome to my face just being there for no reason. Like I know like it's important to make sure that no one steals my things. Like I don't understand like why it's there for the entirety of my stream. But I know why it's there, but I don't think it needs to be there for the entirety of the stream. Anyway, however, just joining us, yeah, I'm sorry about my that thing just being there. I'm like, why is it just there for the entire video? Anyway, let's continue. But yeah, do let me know if there's anything like wrong that I need to fix, okay? Hi, yokozo! Ivy desu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Welcome to Doki Doki, my first playthrough, Doki Doki! やばいですね。ちょっとやばいのゲームですよね。でも、いくよ。行きましょう。はい、back to autoplay. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Did you now, sweetie? Did you? Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You're a little tall. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know, well, know what? Well, I thought you could come to me, to my club. Wait. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Period. Exclamation point. Nini, hidoi. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Hello, nerd. Not that I would ever wear that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because I thought she would, because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That same interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Okay, that's not true for me. That is not true for me in real life. Yeah, I'm gonna join the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told Papa yesterday I was gonna bring in a new member. You lying little tut. Inosuke made cupcakes and everything. Okay, I want cupcakes. That's my weakness. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sarah is really that much of an airhead or if she's cunning as to have planned all this out. Sorry, drink break. You never played before yet? Wow, I'm super nervous. I'm so nervous about this type of game. Like, it seems so innocent at first. Like, you think, oh, this is gonna be like a normal, like, ultimate game. That's literally what I thought this is gonna be. Like, nothing from any, like, okay, I've been saying things about this game for like literal years, and I never know it was like unsafe or anything that wasn't okay for younger people. So I'm totally like, about the whole thing. Let's continue. I let out a sigh. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? My weakness, sugar. Yes, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. So accurate. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school upstairs to the section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used to third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. So we gotta meet the other members now. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere? Hey, Ivy. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. I'm just spacing out here. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Huh? Sorry? Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name apparently is Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably first year. I don't know any first years. She's also one who make cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki. Oh, it's full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri also appears comfortably more mature and timid, seems to have had a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. I know the type. Well, it's nice to meet you both, both of you. And it sounds like you're already know Monica, is that right? Yeah, it's a horror game. That's right. It's great to see you again, Ivy. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we're here in the same class this year. Oh, thank you. Monica's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Yep, She definitely is that. Look at her. Basically, completely out of my league. Yes, basically. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Ivy. We made room for you at the table, so you can come and sit next to me or Monica. Do I have a choice? I have a choice. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few dishes arranged to form a table. As I already mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Wow, yeah, it's a horror game. Yeah, I think, like, what? Like, all this Doki Doki and it's cute music and people are gonna die in this? I'm shocked beyond, like, anything. Like, why? Why is it horror? Like, Like, obviously I haven't seen any of that yet, and I haven't actually purchased the game yet. This is the free version of the game. And I don't know, if I like it, then I'll definitely buy it, like, you know, afterwards. So, yeah, this is my playthrough. If it turns out that if the trial of this is too short, what I'm probably going to end up doing is play another game after this. See, what I did is, like, I put in my schedule that I wanted to play a Yuri game. So what I ended up doing, actually, is downloading, like, 10 other Yuri games from Steam. Some of them are full games, and some of them are some of them are trials like this. So if this ends up being super short before they put in, like, a pay gate, then I'll play another game at the end, so the stream is not too short. Okay. But anyway, let's continue. Thank you, Edit. Arigatou gozaimasu. Hi, Suzuki. Let's continue. Natsuki proudly marches back towards the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated with little cats. That sounds yummy. The whiskers are all drawn in the icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Hoshi, I want cupcakes. Oh, so cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Haha, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, and I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. This girl. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Sussed. She's waiting for me to take a bite? Eh? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Probably she probably did. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Have I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? And I thought you technically did. Saya already said, well, maybe, but like for you, you know, like you, dummy. All right. What is this girl? I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation entirely because she's totally weird. Yuri turns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Like, for real? Like a whole tea set? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea make you enjoy a good book? I kind of have to agree with it. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not true. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I love tea, actually. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Can I just say cupcakes? Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. So this name. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... Yeah, she has a crush on you? I think so. The little one. Natsuki, I think. Natsuki might have a thing for me. Hey. I mean, she's a first year, so... I mean, that's so typical that a first year will be interested in someone in a year above them or more. Like, as you know, I live in Japan, and I have worked as an English teacher here, and I have seen couples where one was in a different age group than the other. Like, I have students whose boyfriend was a third year, and the girl was actually a second year. But they were both in the tennis club together, so that's how they met. So, yeah, these things actually do happen in Japan in real life, when you get a crush on, you know, upperclassmen. I think it's super cute, actually. The only problem is when the other one graduates, you kind of left there. Anyway, hi, Suzuki, let's continue. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any the major clubs in school. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't solve politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take some personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And encourage others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling my dream. Monica is really great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't many more people in the club yet. I mean, since she's super popular, it must be too hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all their effort into something and start something brand new. Especially when it's something that does grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. That's very true of a lot of things. But it makes school events like festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Excuse me. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted about the idea of a new member joining. Possibly. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature, says the writer here. This is weird for me. I'm a writer. So, Ivy, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering it. It's gonna lie to her? I don't know. What should we do? Manga. That's the truth. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. This Natsuki's head suddenly picks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Yeah, maybe she does have a crush. I don't know. Maybe. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Aww. Oh no, sweet. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces a rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Then telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. I agree. As a writer, I totally agree with this. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. I wonder, when does this actually take a turn for the worst? She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's always the way her eyes light up. She finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Relatable. Really relatable, actually. Wow. Yes, books before people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as much as well. Huh? Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Is this foreshadowing? Is she foreshadowing about the danger of this thing? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. See, she's foreshadowing. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to on a minimal level. Relatable as well. So relatable. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. Me, gentle? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or it takes me in another world, then I can't really put it down. I agree. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. She the murderer? She gonna kill me? Or my friends? I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Why did she keep looking at me? Never mind. Nande? That's right, you usually just like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. Did she now? It looked like you're working on a poem called Ivy. Don't say it out loud! And give it back! Wow. Fine. She's so full of, you know? Your cup Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. I really do. I really honestly do. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. And not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing a level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. I agree with this one too. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches to your heart. Don't you have writing experience too, Yuri? Or do you? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Wow, everyone's shy today. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of your own. Then next time we meet, we might share them with each other. That way everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. I agree. Isn't that right, Ivy? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. She's too beautiful. Hold on, there's still one problem. A glaring problem that no one's realized yet. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Okay? Let's get one thing straight here. You four girls, I never said I would join this club, okay? So, sorry they may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made it any decision. Alright? Okay? I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lost my train of thought. That's very, yeah. All four girls stare blankly with their dejected eyes. Oh, look at them all. They're all so sad. But, I'm sorry. I thought, Ivy? You all, come on. I'm defenseless against these girls. I was supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this. Four beautiful girls. Ugh. This is, if I'm writing poems at the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Literally what I'm thinking in my head. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club, okay? Just stop looking at me like that. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yep. Yeah! I'm so happy! Sadie wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Oops. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Does she know? Hey. Ivy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Do you? Can I really impress the class, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? Hey, I'm an actual published author here. I already feel the anxiety welling beside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. When does the horror element come in? Hey, Ivy, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? No. That's right, sorry, I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. So desu ne. Hey. Sure, might as well. Have no other plans? Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica, the popular, gorgeous Monica. Would I really be spending every day after school in a literature club like a geek? Like a nerd? What? Perhaps I'll even have a chance to go close to one of these girls? Alright. I guess I need to make myself comfort stance. I'm sure good fortune will find me, and murder as well. Apparently, and I guess it starts with writing of a poem tonight. Do you actually have to write the poem? Like, submit something that we write? Oh my goodness. What? Pick what you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Hey, hint, wink, wink. Okay, all right. We actually have to write a poem. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, the pressure is on. Is Ivy, Miss Ivy, me? I'm actually a writer. So, like, wow, the pressure, there's too much pressure, there's too much, like, everything, I think. Oh my goodness. I don't, I'm super duper nervous. Alright. Hello, if you're just joining us. Hi, welcome. I'm Ivy. This is Doki Doki Literature Club, my first playthrough. This is a demo version, so it's not the full game. I don't have the full game yet, but I don't know. Maybe I will get it. Maybe, possibly. Hey, it says that I'm not. It doesn't say that I'm playing this game in the description, so I'm going to change that right now. Just so that I'm in the right category. So if people do look up this stream, they'll know that I'm playing this game and not throwing you for a loop here. There was some problems with the chat. Yeah, there was a problem with the chat when I first made the waiting room for this game. So I had to change the game I was playing, but now everything's okay. So I'm changing back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Hi, Suzukeru, let's go. So here are words. We have Pathway, Vertigo, Disarray, Jumpy, Embrace, Insight, Papa, Friends, Lucky, and Kitty. Do we like click on a word? Okay, what's Disarray? Death. Inferno. Lust. Fantasy. Graveyard. Love. Memories. Cry. Hat. Pleasure. Comfort. Wonderful. Kiss. Passion. Tragedy. Horror. Romance. Okay, last word. Happiness. Oh, no, last word. Okay, this is the last word. Frightening, vacation, electricity. I'm gonna go with frightening. So you have a good balance of cute things and then not so cute things. Hi again, Ivy. Glad to see you. He didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but please keep my word. Well, I'm big at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. How nervous. I'd hate being the last one to come into anything. Thanks for keeping your promise, Ivy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming and a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not even accustomed to it. Come on, oh come on. Like, he deserved any slack. Sorry to tell me you didn't even want to join clubs this year. And last year too. And I don't know if you plan to come here to hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Ooh. Okay, alright. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in their club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Look at this girl. Manga is literature! If you say so. Simply defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Look at this girl. Look at her. Don't worry, guys. Ivy always gives it best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting, okay? And you almost set your house on fire once. This girl. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Eh? How come? You and Ivy can become friends, good friends too. Look at her. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she puts me into. Like, girl, get a clue, okay? Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy! It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Oh, I guess it means it's up to me to rescue the situation. What do I do? Hey, don't worry about it. Okay? First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, okay? So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Alright? It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. I just realized something. I have the chat box here when the chat thing is actually up here. So, and it's like covering like everything. So I'm gonna fix this. Okay, give me a moment here. Alright. I'm like, I don't know why I did it this way. Pardon me for stopping so suddenly. I don't know what I was thinking putting the chat so high up there when it was in the way of the actual stream. I'm so sorry. I wish I realized that earlier. It's already been an hour since we started. But, hi, let's continue. I'm a silly fox as usual. Hi, Suzuki. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Of course it's a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'd like, despite me not reading much. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Yay. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Hey. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. What's happening? Sadie and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yu's face is already buried in a book. Typical. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Maybe. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Doing what exactly? What are you doing, little girl? Man. Looks like no one's going to be bothered today. Oh well. I slumped out into one of the nearest desks. I was supposed to occupy myself with something literature related. Huh? Something literature related by myself like this. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. Maybe. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I'll probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Saya's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna stay really late compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. Festival's our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need to show a way to show that to everyone. Oh, hi. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Hi, Mushy. Thanks for joining. Hello. Hi. Arigatou gozaimashita. You're here. Yay, I'm so happy you're here. Wow, I'm so happy. I'm gonna throw things at myself. That's how happy I am that you're here. I literally want to throw things at myself. Let's do it. I'm gonna throw things at myself because you're here, and I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy you're here. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I'm just so happy that you're here. I'm gonna throw things at myself because I'm happy. That's what I want to do. Let me find it. Let me find the things to throw at myself. I'm gonna find things to throw at myself. I can just find out where they are. Where are they exactly? Playroom? Somewhere around here? I'll remember. I'm trying to remember where the things to throw at myself are. It's almost 7 where you are? Whoa. That's wild. That is wild. 야바. 야바ですね. Ah, that's who it is. Okay, I forgot what the throw things at myself thing is. Okay, I'm gonna throw things at myself. Wah! 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 That's how happy I am. ありがとう。本当にありがとう。Yay! Mishy's here. Dance, dance, dance. I wanna dance. Kiki. ありがとうございます。はい、続ける。That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come to the first fancy if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do things to speak to their creative minds. Meh. What's this? Sardi's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Wow. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Cupcakes. Oh, well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! We have the same idea! Ah, good thinking. Natsuki would love that. Love to do that. Ah, you're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly! That's why I suggested it, huh? そうですね。Cupcake speaks to my creative tummy. ね。Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to figure out the details of the event itself. Nah. I find myself smiling. In the end, Saori is still her usual self. Still a space cadet. Such a space cadet, but aren't I a space cadet too sometimes though? I feel like sometimes like I don't see what's like literally right in front of me. Like I miss things, and when I realize I've missed something that is potentially like a big deal, I feel like complete knob end, you know? I just feel so stupid and so silly when things like that happen to me. And there's really like, there's nothing I can do about it. Like, I just feel like super embarrassed. Like, this is IRL me. Hi, Suzukaru. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Saori can put her mind to things and make them come true. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Nah. I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, hazy, I'm guessing. Wow. I open my eyes to find Saori's face filling my vision. Girl, what the hell? Social distance, please. I nearly fell out of my chair. Ah, sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. Yeah. It's your fault for sleeping like that. What, and you getting in my face? This isn't napping club. Hey, I was tired, alright? Does our school have a napping club? Like, I like how, like, genuinely, like, I'm like, yeah, I want one of these. So you're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. Hey, that's the reason I quit right there. You'll need to get used to it. We'll see. Don't say that loud, okay? You're so loud, okay? Like, chill, girl, right? I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. Like, okay, she's totally hot. Like, most beautiful girl in school. It's true, though. Yeah, I guess. Like, whatever. But, like, I know. But, like, shush, okay? You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I'm gonna say 0 then. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that, okay? Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair sticking out back there. Sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Doki Doki, Doki Doki. Man, you really need a brush for this. Beehive. My hair is just really hard to get right. It's short. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain in your collar right here. Girl, you need to sort yourself out. Like, for real. I try to wipe the stain off with my finger. She needs to sort herself out. But nobody would ever notice that. I would. Of course they would. No one's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. But I do, apparently. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Wow. You meanie. And don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. What is... Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Huh? Don't say that. You make me feel weird and stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Ooh, does this thing even fit you properly? Rude. It did when I bought it. If you even ever button it yet, you would have noticed it sooner. Then it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
I mean, my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud, freak. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see somebody's blazer button up like that? But it says stuffy.
It's not worth it at all.
Sadie hastily unbuttoned her blazer once more. Get out of here! I just did all those buttons up for you, you little... Phew. This little... Psh! Why do I waste my time with you? Sadie puts her arms out and twirls around. Honestly. So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else. Okay, anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
So if you focus on getting to bed early,
fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sodi.
Aw, but I was joking this time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Huh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Yay! Ivy, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic with Sodi still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write your poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I really never done this before. Well, you know, that everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait!
Sodi and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sodi's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Oh, that's so her? It's literally just a thing she would do. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Of course she did. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay. Who should I show my poem to first? So, I haven't really revealed who it is I want to be my Oshi in this. So, you're going to find out right now who I want to share my poem with. And that person is my Oshi. So, you guys watching out there, I wonder, who do you think? If you were here and you saw me actually making the poem, who do you think I want to share it with? I'm super curious as to what you think. 誰がIvy 好きですか? ね、どっちでどっち? If you know, if you want to, you can comment who you think I want to share my poem with. Who do you think I like. I don't want to mistakenly hit something, but do you think it's Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica? I'm super curious. You think it's Sayuri? Mm? Oh, you weren't here for the poem writing. Mm. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna say yes or no. Not yet. I won't. All right. Let's see. Who? Like, I made my decision pretty early. I think. I'd like to think that I made my decision pretty early on. Like the first time I saw this person, I was like, whoa, and oh, Nande, yeah. I think if you were here for the poem writing, I think it'd be pretty obvious who it is. But here we go. I'm gonna click on her name. Oh, you're still asleep. Okay. Maybe you can watch it in the VOD later. I'm gonna put timestamps for like the different parts of the gameplay, so you can come back and watch it later if you did miss it. So here we go. This is my Oshi so far. 3, 2, 1. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Look at her. Yuri stares at the poem. Oh, I hope she likes it. I wrote it for her. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Nande, please like it. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. She hates it. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Oh. Okay. Oh. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it through. So it's that bad? Oh. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Nani, oh. I couldn't help but notice that it's been 7 minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. Nani got it! I'm so nervous. I might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. Oh, it's fine. I really didn't notice. Oh, wait. Were you saying? Right. It's just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. And I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to their style very deliberate. It was too obvious. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. Can I read that? Mushi, reading what Mushi said here. Oh, that was my second guess when you said pretty early in the game you chose your Mushi. I was thinking Ivee, Monica, and Yuri. Thank you, any of my new Volpies. Arigatou gozaimasu. Do you like K-pop? Do you like K-pop? I'm kind of obsessed, apparently. My guilty pleasure. Hi, Suzukeru. Yeah. I don't know if she likes it though. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Oh, she hates it. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammer is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. Oh, there are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. Nanio! I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Huh? Tendrils of hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by sickening blue hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing in air of the pure present while living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Interesting. That's actually really nice. Wow, that was really good. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I was the same thing. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. And are you into ghosts, Yuri? Mm-hmm. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Aivee. Uh-oh. Really? I must have totally missed the point then. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Scary girl. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in the last remaining piece of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon be left with nothing. And that's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. Well, you're not reading the literature. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. Another thing I should mention, I'm counting on you, is that I love girls with purple hair. I have to share it with everybody? That's too much. Okay, so my second choice was actually Monica. Hi, Ivy. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. You know what I mean? I'm so sleepy. Want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Ivy. We're a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's a sound barrier that needs to learn and get a little past the scene. Ne? Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. Makes me think a little something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if we had these sorts of things in common. Well, maybe being good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there's some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other and each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Huh? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone would be happy and enjoy sad things too? That's me right there. That's literally me. Yeah, that's totally unexpected of her. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit, either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Nah. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing things, okay? Since, I just literally joined yesterday, alright? Okay? That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit more biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I always hope you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Okay? It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Huh? You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. But okay. Okay. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction that sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I'm peering inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with the permanent copy of meaningless image. It's like a whole little hole. It wasn't too bright, it was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking up. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking up. So, what do you think? And we'll leave it right there. Okay. So we've been here for an hour and a half, and I actually haven't eaten anything yet today, and I am ravenous right now. So I do apologize for ending like a place like this, but I really need to eat something. I'm feeling so ravenous right now. I can't even put words. I just need to eat something. Oh, my head's gonna explode. I'm so sorry. Like, thank you to everyone who came and stopped by. I'm so happy for everyone who came. Like, 本当にありがとうございました. Especially Mushi, your first time being here live chat. Thank you everyone who came by. But yeah, my stomach is really like yelling at me, telling me to eat something. So we'll be back to play this later, I'm sure. Make sure you're subscribed so that you know when I'm gonna be streaming this again. And you have, of course, join the Discord. I'll put the Discord into the chat here so you can see it. And yeah, 本当にありがとうございました, everybody. Yeah, I'm too hungry. So here's Discord link. Thanks for everyone. 私のボッピーさん、ありがとうございました。本当に。Yeah, I enjoy the game, but yeah, it's a lot to read. There's a lot of reading, and I'm losing my voice, and my hunger is getting the best of me. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here. I will see you very, very soon. If you want to talk to me, just come on the Discord, and I'm always there. I live on Discord, so if you want to talk, just send me a message, and I would love to have a chat. はい、そちらのストリームを終わりにします。ありがとうございました。Thank you all so much for being here. I'm sorry we didn't get to any of the horror parts of this game. Hopefully we'll get to see some of the horror aspect later. Oh, I'm excited though. I'm really excited. まあいいね。はい。では。We're gonna play some music and say goodbye. I will see you all later. Tomorrow stream is gonna be Apex. Oh, thank you so much, Mushi. ありがとうございます。 You gave Ivy a compliment. Oh, I love compliments. I'm blushing all over. Oh, arigato. Thank you so much. I tried to get everyone different voices. It's hard. Like, okay, here's my Yuri voice. Hi, I'm Yuri. Welcome to the club. And then here's Satsuki. Hi, welcome to the club. And here's my what's her name? Natsuki voice. Okay, like welcome to the club, but like I'm not actually happy that you're here, okay? And here is my Monica voice. Oh, welcome to the club. I'm so happy to have you here. So yeah, I'm trying to keep everyone's voices as distinct as possible. Like the older girls, I try to keep them a bit more on the mature side, and then the younger girls try to keep them more on the cutesy side. Yeah, very like Sun, like with Natsuki. I'm keeping Natsuki Sun because she just seems like a Sun character, doesn't she? Like the way that she carries herself seems very Sun. So yeah. So like Sun's kind of like she's doesn't want to say anything nice to you, like kind of like tsundere. So yeah, I went with that kind of voice for her, and then Sasuke just pure cuteness, basically, pure cute. That seemed to work the best. So I am going to probably go get some curry. I had curry yesterday too, but I want curry again today. Maybe I'll have a different curry. If you're in my Discord, I post what I eat pretty much every day. So I have a section called Ivy's food porn. So I'll probably get dessert too. So if you're in the Discord, just I'll post a picture of my food later today. I have to get dressed though. I literally haven't done anything except for play video games. I'm a bad fox. I'm such a bad fox. I was Ivy, bad Ivy. Just play video games and don't take care of myself. Mother and father would not approve. But I'm for real this time. I'm for real leaving this time. Okay. I keep getting distracted. I want to stay longer, but I have to go. My stomach is literally yelling at me. But I'll be back soon. I promise. Hi, Kelsey. I love you. I love all my bookies.